Hi, I'm Jake Paul. I'm 17 years old. I make funny Vine videos, YouTube videos, Snapchats, tweets, and post Instagram pics of my daily life. And in case some of you don't know what Vines are, they're 6-second videos. Um, there are 70 million users on Vine, and I'm ranked number 60 in the world. I am a businessman slash kid, and I drive a hard bargain, and I like fast cars. I like to make people laugh, and I love doing crazy things that are out of the box sometimes. And also, some people might not know this about me because I haven't really told anyone, but I've written music before, and I'm gonna start taking singing lessons, and I want to incorporate singing into what I do. I've learned that I am very, very hardworking and that I can like put different goals and things in order, and I have to take care of my priorities. And I've learned that I've got good time management skills. Between wrestling, Vine, and school, it was almost like taking on a full time job, and keeping up with 1.7 million people is hard to do. So. I've also had to have a lot of patience and sit back and wait for things to evolve instead of everything being instant and now. My fans are the ones who excite me the most, because I'm a direct product of my fans, and they excite me with all their excitement. And whenever they say "Oh, that Vine was really good," that's what keeps me going, and I live for them. And also things when we go and meet our fans at the mall and there's 1,500 girls chasing you around, I don't want that feeling to ever go away, so I always stay working hard on that. And some things inspire me with the Vine process. Usually just starts off with an idea, like a small little idea that might have happened to me in real life, and then you just exaggerate that and make it 10 times funnier than it actually is. And then you might do that and then have to go in and redo it again because you see something that you could have done better. But and as far as a person who inspires me, I would say it's kind of weird, but I would say Justin Bieber, because he started from nothing, and then literally in a year it flew and exploded. And he has great marketing strategy, and obviously he's been in trouble lately, so that aspect of it I don't really like. But from his earlier starts of his career, that's who I try and model myself after. I know I've learned a lot from my mistakes, and I learned a lot by not being scared to do anything, and not being afraid to fail. Because if you're afraid to fail, you're basically just inside of a box. So I think learning by going out doing stuff, and you're failing at it, and you keep on getting better and better at those things. You can't be afraid to try anything new, and that's probably how I learned the best. Is just not being afraid and making mistakes. They're gonna happen all the time. I feel like I'm living in a dream right now, as crazy as that sounds. But this is what I've dreamed of from the time I was just a middle schooler, and I don't know where it's gonna go or where it's gonna take me, but I have an idea of where I want it to go, and I'm gonna try and steer it to that path, which is being in movies on in theaters and TV shows on big stations, and then maybe having my own TV show one day. But I just feel like I am in that dream right now, and I don't want to stop and keep on working hard and just keep growing and meeting new people. And I think if I do that, my career will end up where I want it to be, which is on movie screens and all across the nation. You can ask my parents; they'll tell you that like I think anything's possible, and they say that's just a teenage boy in me. But I honestly do, I honestly do think that if you have the right people around you and you're willing to make your dream your priority, anything really is possible. For example, a year ago, I was cleaning out houses for $10, $20 an hour with my brother. We had to wear masks to go into there and just to be able to breathe so we don't like get infected. And we were cleaning out these houses for $10 an hour, and I was like happy with that. I was like, man, I'm making good money, and now I'm literally moving to California tomorrow with my brother, and we have our own house, and we're gonna start from scratch there. And another thing is, I'm sitting in front of you. I would never have thought that, and you might want to put me in a book, So that's just insane. You should never give up on your dreams, and that's very, very cliche. But from the time my brother and we were in sixth grade, and we were making these YouTube videos, and no one really liked them, and we kept on making them, and then all of a sudden this new app Vine came out, and like we fit that platform better for some reason, and we never stopped making them, and we grew and grew and grew. And I guess you just got to be patient and wait for your time and wait for that opening. And once that door opens, you have to be the first one through it. The main thing is definitely being happy, because if you're not happy, I just don't know where you're going in life if you're not happy. I think the number one thing is to try and be happy. But I also like to be with my friends a lot, drive my Jeep around. Spending some money on yourself every once in a while, that it can't be bad. That makes my dad mad, but also things like working hard is important. Being yourself, and that's very important to me. And also, I think being clean is another thing, because you want anyone from ages 8 to 80 be able to watch your content, and that's important to me. And then obviously there's family, because they're the ones who are with you when you're nothing, or when you're going through hard times. So that's the things that are important to me.
Wow.